My name's Pat Howes, and I've been a UPS driver for 29 years. And what that job entails, as you mostly know, is time commitment, lifting heavy stuff, moving, twisting, jumping in and out of the trucks. There's a lot of activity. It's very physical, very demanding on pressure and time. Golfing is like a disease I've picked up all by itself, and I love to golf. So I was out on a golf course Memorial weekend or Labor weekend, whichever, and got bit by a mosquito. And a couple days later, my hand started to tremble. So went into doctor. Doctor said that we'll run some tests and figure out what it is. And went home, and the next day I couldn't walk, and then I just digressed so quickly after that. They took a ton of tests, realized that the problems I'm having are things that they don't see often enough, so they referred me to U of M hospital. So the U of M hospital ran tests again, and between the two hospitals, they found out that I have the West Nile virus. Affected the nervous system and the brain function. By the time they figured this all out, at this point, I was just like flopping around kind of thing. Not so much involuntarily, but to get up, go to the bathroom, and come back, always needed assistance. Trying to hold a fork, I couldn't do it, so I could eat with my hands. And basically, it was just a digression of everything. The treatment for West Nile basically is very little because it is a neurological disease. There's not much you can do. The rehabilitation was unbelievable. The whole function over there was working on core muscles, working on forcing myself to fail, actually. You need to keep failing. The only way you're going to get better is to fail. I was there 2 months at U of M hospital and doing rehab every day, all day, 8 hours a day. So they got me to the point where I could function, and as far as started off with the wheelchair, I could run the wheelchair. Then I went to a walker. And just before I left there, I started using the cane. So I was seeing progress. I was seeing things happen. One of the biggest ones is he taught me how to pull my own pants up. I could pull up my own pants. That was amazing. The best is the great people that I've met, the support I received during the therapy. It was custom made for me. It wasn't, today you're here for your third time, so you have to do this, and this. No, you actually customized it for me, and I really enjoyed that and knew that it was helping me. So I was seeing progress. It wasn't fast, but that force, and the support I had from Chris trying to get me to do it, and actually the results I saw from what you guys were doing. When I talk to people and they say, how'd you get better? And I said, well, there's 3 of the most beautiful women in the world over at the U of M rehab facility over here in Canton, and they're the blame. I'm back on a golf course. I'm playing 3 days a week. Somewhere in the therapy, I think I picked up 10 to 15 extra strokes, and I'm trying to lose those. Some people gain pounds, I gain strokes. But the guys that I play with are still great guys. We talk and laugh at each other, so we have a great time. So, yeah. Besides that, I just started back working. I picked up a janitor job, and it's like a maintenance janitor job, and I'm getting to use tools now that I haven't used in 10 years. I'm going downstairs and I pull up my pipe wrench and I go, this thing's got rust on it. I haven't used it, but I get to use it now, and I'm so proud because I can do it. Right after therapy, we thought we would go relax in sunny Florida. The trip to Florida was a big test. It was a 17 or 19-hour drive. Could Pat do it? And so I was quite surprised. I was able to drive the entire way, both there and back. On the way there, we took 4 days to get there. And on the way back, I said, you know what, let's see if I can do the whole dang thing. So we drove it straight back. And That was kind of a zombie. I'll never do that again, but I did do it. So going to Florida was nice. I went to Florida for the 4 months and didn't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody I'm having a problem, and that way let them tell me I'm having a problem. And I think it was just a few times somebody mentioned, there's something, are you okay? You know, so I pulled it off. And it was like a show, it was like a test, but I pulled it off.
So then did you tell them?
No, well, yeah. I think I told one person, and I found out that once you tell one person in an old folks community, I might as well put it in the paper. Best thing is I'm still getting better. I do know that now after therapy, the gratitude I have for this organization here is just unbelievable. It's just, you guys are great.